Our month-long ENC's Favorite Barbecue feature continues tonight with a stop at a relatively new place.
When we put the word out on social media asking for places to visit, so many of you suggested traditional spots like Skylight Inn, Bum's Restaurant, and Moore's Barbecue. But several also said that we really needed to head north to Chowan County. So today, we're visiting historic Edenton and stopping by Old Colony Smokehouse to see why it's quickly become such a fan favorite.
The lunch rush is on at Edenton's Old Colony Smokehouse.
I love barbecue, so when I saw that they were opening here in Edenton, I was there from day one.
Only open since 2019, it's a new school spot with an old school mentality.
To me, it's important to preserve heritage and preserve tradition.
Owner Adam Hughes is a Bertie County native who learned a lot about barbecue at a young age.
My grandparents owned a butcher shop, C&J Country Meats, and it was over between Maryhill and Colerain. So I grew up around hogs, around pork my whole life. My granddad was a hog farmer.
But it wasn't until he attended East Carolina University where he found his love for cooking.
And we found an old grill in our dumpster at our apartment complex and refurbished it and just learned to cook everything on that grill.
And Adam says that ignited his fire. He'd honed his skills in barbecue competitions around the world, even appearing on a reality cooking show.
Chef Adam Hughes, you are the chopped champion. Congratulations.
Then it was time to come home and open a restaurant.
Eastern North Carolina pork barbecue is the end-all be-all of barbecue. We really want to carry on the tradition of all wood cooking, which you see our pits here. But there's some other good stuff out there. So that's why we do other things like beef brisket and ribs and turkey breast. And, you know, it keeps the customers engaged, keeps them interested.
And there seems to be one particular favorite.
The brisket here is out of this world.
Usually I get the brisket. That's my favorite.
It's one of those things that Texas really holds at a standard, and to be able to serve that in a Texas style and for people to appreciate it, it's really nice.
Another fan favorite is something they call the Carolina Twinkie.
And it's just a fun thing that we came up with to utilize our sausage. And it's a jalapeno pepper, and it's stuffed with our house-made pimento cheese. And we encase it in sausage, wrap it in bacon, and we smoke it, and then we glaze it in our signature sauce. And it, you know, it's kind of a snack thing, appetizer, if you will. But a lot of people come in and get 2 Twinkies and a side, and that's their lunch, and they'll do it every week, and they're happy with it.
They call it a Southern culinary revival here at Old Colony, but at the heart of it all is traditional Eastern North Carolina barbecue.
So if you want to make a trip here to try the barbecue, it is going to be worth the trip. It is going to be phenomenal.
You got to try it. You'll be back.
To even be in the conversation with Skylight Inn and Bum's and Moore's Barbecue and all these big names, it's absolutely mind-blowing that people even talk about us in the same sentence.
Now, Adam worked as a general contractor and his wife Elizabeth as an accountant before opening Old Colony. If you'd like to visit them, they're open Wednesday through Friday from 11 in the morning till 6 o'clock and 11 to 3 on Saturdays.